This Russia bet is unreal. So this hedge fund increased its stake in Russian stocks to 90% from 60% in March. I mean, that hurts me.
Well, it's quite the concentrated bet. To be clear, though, this is a manager that's based in Kiev, and he's been building up his bet in Russia for over a year now. Last year he was at 20, then 40, then 60, and then 90, as you said, in March. And believe it or not, his comment on the call to us was basically, I wish I had more cash lying around so I could buy even more on the dip. So someone who really believes in the underlying fundamentals of infrastructure, utilities, and some of the other companies in Russia.
Well, it seems like there's a really great lesson in here, actually, because he said that you did it because S&P Global Ratings took them up to investment grade, Russia did. So he was basing it on what the market was saying. S&P upgraded him, and then he got clobbered by geopolitics.
Right, exactly, David. And so I think he's basically saying if the underlying fundamentals look good enough to S&P to kind of raise the status of the country overall in terms of oil, utilities, infrastructure, as I said, he's saying these companies have a great shot of doing well. The problem is the geopolitics is always the wild card for us, and they certainly got slammed.
I wonder how you hedge something like that.
Well, that's the problem. You can't hedge against the President of the United States deciding to do something suddenly. But another side effect of this actually is the effect on the various billionaires in Russia. I mean, we knew that they had sanctions against the 7, but it turns out, according to this Bloomberg report, of the 27 Russian billionaires, 26 of them have lost money. Some of them a lot of money, as a practical matter.
Yeah, exactly. And you wonder what pressure will be put on Putin and others in the country to resolve this, but also where the money moves, right? Generally, we've seen in countries like Russia and China, when pressure is put on geopolitically, the billionaires move their money into real estate, potentially in other places in the world, to art. So it'll be interesting to see where money starts to move when if people feel like the stability is not there anymore.
Well, particularly if they were moving their money into New York real estate or London real estate. I mean, that doesn't look so secure anymore.
Right, exactly.
And you can't go to Cyprus. I mean, you're definitely losing where you can go.
Exactly right. We're left to the Czech Republic.